welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So I've been working on this game, another game for the Intellivision, called Rags to Riches. Now this is a port, I guess you want to say, of a Commodore 64 game that I played when I was a kid all the time. I just love this game. I think I've done one or two videos on this game. Maybe I did a live stream playing it. I can't remember now. But I know I did a video on it a long time ago of the actual Commodore 64 version. So this is my version of the game. I'm currently running this on my actual Intellivision using the LTO flash cart. You know, there's still a few things I'm working on, but I just thought it'd be fun to show the game off a little bit. So I put in a game section and then rules, because this game is quite complex. There's a lot going on. And if you just try and run into it without knowing what's going on, I mean, you can. I mean, when I did it when I was a kid, there wasn't really an instruction manual. It gave you the very basic rules. So the objective is to become a millionaire in the least amount of days. That's pretty much all it is. You go from rags to riches. So then how to play: you pick up the bottles, coins, and dollars, you get a haircut, and you work odd jobs. This is pretty much how it was on the Commodore 64 version. They just gave you these very basic steps. You literally have to figure out how to play the game as you're playing it. You have to explore, and then you have to get an education, earn higher wages, invest in funds. And then I just put a little bit of a menu here, or an idea of what you're going to find on the streets. You got a bottle, you got 10 cents or a dime or whatever you want to call it, a dollar bill, you got your subway tickets, and a junkyard dog bone. And then tips: you got to keep your rest or alcohol up. So you have a meter, a rest meter, and an alcohol meter. If both of them are dry, you're done. So you could actually just live off of alcohol if you want, but you can't get a job, or you can't do very much. And then there's press the side button for some inventory. So let's get to the game. So that's my bum there. He's kind of like a hobo kind of guy. And those are just the passerbyers. You see I'm picking up the coins. And that's my grocery store there. So the thing about this game is, that's the inventory. The thing about this game is that's your rest meter right there. You don't have a lot when you start. So the very first thing you have to do is go and exchange your bottles, and then when you come out, then go back in, and then you get your health meter restored a little bit. The alcohol is going to run dry. I mean, the alcohol comes in handy if you are almost going to die, and the only thing you could do is go into a liquor store essentially and buy alcohol. Other than that, you pretty much aren't going to fill that up. I mean, for fun you can do it, but whatever. So as you can see, I'm walking by. There was the park there. That doesn't really do much. It's just for, you know, scenery. And there's our kitchen. Now, I laid the game out pretty much the same as the Commodore 64 version, but I changed the graphics. I made, you know, a lot of them are my own graphics here, so it's not going to resemble the exactly how it looks like in the C64 version. As you can see, like, the text and stuff is a lot bigger. I had to put Soup Kitchen there, you know, and put 11 a.m. Down here is my time. I had to fit everything into the screen of what I could do, so I really only had like 3 sections here to work with, because the game takes up most of the screen. Oops. As you can see, there's a little bit of a detection thing there. He's kind of going in the door, but not. I think I have to work on that, but possibly some shifting around of some variables. And over here we have a pawn shop. The pawn shop, really all you could do is you sell your you could sell your subway tickets for $1. You pay $2 to get a subway ticket, which is right here. But I don't have any money, so I need money. There's some money there. There's a dollar bill. And if you get you got your dimes here, so if you get 10 of those, it'll turn into a dollar bill. The bottles, though, you can get 5 bottles. Each bottle is worth 2 coins. We're just gonna keep walking. But for the bottles, though, you have to go into the store and exchange them. There's a lunch place. You can get food. Here's the wine store. The wine store, you can exchange your bottles, and then you can buy some booze. So you got to keep an eye on your rest meter. Unfortunately, with the way the Intellivision works, when the screen is moving, I can't have my inventory down there still visible on the screen because it would scroll off the screen. So I made it kind of disappear while you're walking. So you kind of have to always, you know, stop every once in a while and check your meter. As you can see, the alignment is off. He's going into the thing and through the wall there. It really shouldn't be that way. But like I said, this is still a work in progress. I would say the game is mostly done. It just needs a bit of tweaking. And here you can buy some bones. Now when you're playing this on the Commodore 64, you don't really know what to do with the bones. But just as a tip here, you really just take it into the junkyard. That's why I called it a junkyard bone. See, this is our junkyard here. C64 version would have a dog kind of popping its head up. I didn't bother to try and code that in there. I mean, this game is rather large as it is, and so now I just traded in a bone for some bottles. And that's a cop there. He's going to arrest me because I look like a hobo. I have my beard. If I go to the... oh, he turned around. Never mind. He gave up. That's good. Oh, he turned around again. Now I'm going to get arrested for sure. Oh, okay. Good. So if he touches you while you have your beard, you're going to get sent back to the jail. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just bought some food. So I exchanged the bottles. Now I can see I don't have any bottles, but I have $2. So the 5 bottles get exchanged for a $1 bill. So really the trick here would be to go into the bone, the meat packing place, buy some bones. You get 5 bones for $1, and then you exchange those bones in the junkyard for 5 bottles each, and then you get your $1 bill. So it's kind of like having a job where you're buying bones, trading them for bottles, and then getting some money. Now this is just the first street. As you can see, there was a... oh, I'm about to go to jail. When I walked by the subway, you saw that there was the north, east, west, and south. So basically, west you'll have to go to get your hair cut. Oh, now it's nighttime. It went till the screen went all blue, so that means it's nighttime. And so each different street has different stuff that you need to achieve. That guy's the robber. He takes all your pocket cash, so I don't have any, so he's not going to do anything for me. He's just going to walk away. I got nothing. But I just found $1. Now the thing about nighttime is your meter's going to go a lot faster. So the longer you're outside in the nighttime, that meter's going to drain faster than it would during the day. And some places aren't open unless it says, you know, 24 hour, just like that one there. So I could still run in there and buy food if I have to, and if I have money to buy it. But yeah, the object really is to get to that $1 million. And you see down here you got high and college. So that's high school and college. You have to make enough money to get your butt to high school and then college. So that's pretty much how this game plays. I tried to keep it as close as I could to the Commodore 64 version, just because I think the game is fun the way it is. I mean, the only difference then between my version and, say, the 64 version is that I actually have an end screen on mine, whereas on the 64 version, there isn't. It just, the $1 million number just goes up, or your bank account goes to $1 million, and then it resets back to, like, I think 2,000 or something. And that's it. You just keep playing and playing and playing until you get bored. Whereas this one, you actually hit the $1 million, and it'll tell you how many days it took you to hit that $1 million. And of course, if you run out of rest and food, if you forget, you don't check it, or you get stuck out like this, where you don't have maybe enough money to go to a hotel, which that shouldn't have worked. But yeah, see, it didn't work. But yeah, if I had $2, I could have gone in there, and then it would have been daylight. So yeah, that's pretty much. I just wanted to run through the game and kind of show it off. It is, like I said, I got a few tweaks here and there to work on. You know, I'm still having a hard time with the people walking by. Some of them, they slow down, so I got to work on that a bit. But I think the game is almost ready. Anyways, let me know what you think. I love this game. I always played it on the Commodore 64. It was nice and simple. You know, the idea was simple, and just the building up and trying to figure out a different strategy on how to play the game. Really fun. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. And, well, the music too. I didn't bring up the music. This is a Mozart tune that was actually in the original. So I tried to, you know, do it as close as I could. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and talk to you later.